Planning this movie, Billy and I have been on the same page, literally. Everything that I throw at him, he's already been thinking of, and vice versa. And to have that similar vision with somebody I think is unique. And Billy being one of the main actors, he's not going to be able to do everything. He's not going to be the director. He's not going to be the cinematographer. So he's going to have to unload some of that burden on somebody else. And because our visions for what we want to accomplish are so similar, it's only natural that we co-direct.
Right now, I consider this my baby. Outside my actual real baby, this is my baby, this movie. And there's no way I would hand the reins of directing to anybody. Nobody. Unless it was Steven Spielberg. If he walked in here right now and said, hey, I want to direct this movie, I might actually let him do that. But I know that Mevor is on the same page, and so I do trust him with his vision, because we have done a lot of pre-production. We have thrown back so many ideas and sat and talked about this for hours on end, and I'll bring up something and he'll bring up something and he'll say, we should do this, and I'll be like, oh yeah, well, check this out on the script, here it is, and it's like I've already done it. So it's like we're on the same page with a lot of this stuff. And so there isn't a trust issue with that sort of thing when handing him kind of like a director's sort of role with this.
It's something that I actually think we would have a better outcome with the two of us bouncing ideas off of each other than if either one of us were the sole director. I have certain things that I want to make sure end up on the final cut, and I know Billy does as well.
It's an obvious natural fit for him to co-direct this movie as well. And hopefully the Indiegogo for this will explode and get big, and he can quit Home Depot and work on the movie full time. Otherwise, he'll have to direct on vacation days. But this is something that I know he has always wanted to do as well.
The pre-production, the planning, the what ifs. This has actually been the really fun part for Billy and I, honestly, because we're really putting, I think, a lot more thought than most movies do. Designs and coming up with a script and discussing color palettes and the psychological impact that they would have on the viewer, and trying to enhance what would be happening in particular scenes. That's the fun stuff, is being able to kind of do some research and kind of put a little bit more thought in to things that you might otherwise not see in most movies.